So we're going to start off with the shirt, which, as you see, I've had this a long time and it's very dirty. It's clean but weathered. So you can see all the makeup stains and dirt marks in the collar that would be made either by tea staining or just sort of wear and tear over the years. I think it was about $60, which isn't too bad when it's converted to British pounds. This is the first thing that goes on. You can see it's got baggy sleeves and it's just perfect. So then secondly, we have the waistcoat. It's from a company called Your Dream, which I think they've discontinued it now. I got this off of Sparrow, who was sort of quitting, so I was in the right place at the right time. Managed to get this for it was about £180, which may sound expensive, but this fabric is very expensive, so I did well to get it for the price I got it at. So that's the next thing you put on. Okay. Right, next is the sash. And the sash is the hardest bit about the costume to put on because it's a pain in the backside. Because it's 16 feet long. This was made by Martin Taylor. You can find him on Facebook, and it's all weathered perfectly. Again, I've had this for about nearly 3 years now, so it's had some use out of it and been stepped on, been in the sea, and God knows what else. So I'll try to show you the best I can how to put this on, but it's quite difficult because it all depends on your body shape and things, and sort of how many times it wraps around you. For me, it wraps around twice, so I'll show you. Probably made no sense to anyone, but hey ho. And then continuing on with the midriff, we have the belts. We'll start off with this one, which is the flower belt or sun belt. But this one wants to go on top of your sash. I'm rushing this massively. It'd obviously take time a bit more if I was going out anywhere. And then with this bit, you want to tuck it under itself, like that, and then back through. And that's one belt done. And then the second belt is the Annamaria Belt, which he gets for the first time in Dead Man's Chest. And you just want to put this, position the buckle over the loop you just made in the belt. Straighten everything up. And there's the midriff section. I'm not going to bother with the breeches because, again, I'm not going out and you know how to put trousers on. So the next thing I'd do would be to put my coat on. Now, I forgot to mention with the belts, you can get them from Simon Newton's website, which if you just Google his name, it's normally the top of the listing, and you can buy the belts on there. So this coat is amazing. I got it made for me by someone called Rachel. I can't for the life of me remember her surname. She's based in Edinburgh. I was quite lucky to get this coat for the price I did again, because she'd only ever made one of these coats before and she didn't realise how much work actually went into them. So she's upped the prices if anyone wants a custom made one now, but I managed to get this for £400, which again seems very pricey, but a lot of the jack coats out there you see are sort of £800–900 with the accurate fabric, which this is a fabric I found on eBay for, I think it was about £5 a metre. I think it was about 5 metres I needed for it, so it was less than £20 for the fabric. So I managed to get a really good deal on it really. So I'll just put this on and then I'll show you what it looks like. It's got to be my favourite piece, so I will wear this every day if I could, if I can get away with it. So then I put on the Baldrick, which again you can get these from Simon Newton. They are expensive, but I got this one off Paul Ventris. It's all a nice paisley leather on there. I think it's fake leather, but it still looks the part. Then the wig. So again, I've been quite lucky really, because I've got a lot of sort of one-of-a-kind things. This wig was made by Lee Douglas Brown as well, but he doesn't actually make them anymore. This was one he made for himself, and I managed to get it in a trade for my old wig, which was for the At World's End film. This one was First Stranger Tides. So let's put this on. I'm just going to get rid of this bandana. You want to just take your time with this bit, make sure you get everything positioned right and that's comfortable on your head. So there's the wig. Now then, hat. I'm due a new one of these. This one has suffered quite a lot over the past 3 years. It's been battered on the sea, it's been caught in a thunderstorm, and yeah, it's a bit worse for wear. But this was made by Paul Ventress, again, 3 years ago. So again, it's all real leather, real goat skin leather, so he doesn't scrimp on materials. So hopefully I have a new one of these in a couple of months. I'll put it on anyway, but it really doesn't look right anymore. So you can see how flat that's sitting, whereas it's meant to be more sort of like that. Obviously this leather's that worn out now that it just flops down. That's what she said. So there you go, that's pretty much everything. Aside from rings and stuff, I don't really need to show you those. You can just get them on eBay from a company called Costume Base, and they have the rings for the left hand, and the ring for the right hand is pretty straightforward, and then obviously has a few wrist wraps and things. I'll put some pictures of the full proper costume at the end anyway, so I thought I'd just do something a bit different and kind of just show you everything really from scratch. People who've followed me for a few years when I've been on other channels that either fallen through or had name changes and stuff. Anyone that's been here since we were Hasford Cosplay, hello. And then we were TD Costumes, and now we're Sparrow Costumes, because people have sort of come and gone from the group. And yeah, it's just like me and my partner now, we were sort of doing this. I know there's a lot more to talk about with this costume because it's an ongoing thing. It's like anyone who does Jack knows that you're never complete. There's always something to upgrade, there's always little trinkets you need to do, always weathering and God knows what else. But I'm at a point now where I'm nearly happy with everything, apart from the hat. Other than that, I'm very happy with everything now. So if there's anything I've missed off that anyone wants to know, or needs any help with anything, or where to get certain things, I've only briefly explained certain things in this video, obviously. But if there's anything anyone wants to ask, just pop a comment on and I'll get back to you. So that wraps up this video, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching!